Talks. I'm Jack Pedrosian, and today we're here live in the studio with some of the jazz students. Over here we have Sydney and Casey, who are some of our piano students. How long have you guys been here at NOCCA?
3 years. Like 4, I think. 4.
And how's your experience been? Have you always been in the jazz department?
Yeah, I actually started as classical, and then I came here, and it was just really cool.
So what have you learned with both classical and jazz? What do they teach you? What is a normal day in the classroom like?
I guess we kind of start off a lot of the time just kind of warming up, playing some scales, and then we start doing theory, just kind of increasing our knowledge.
Perfect. And you guys play strictly piano or other instruments as well?
I used to play violin, and I'm hopefully going to learn how to play guitar soon. So.
Awesome. So some cross training.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. Let's go over here to John Michael. So how long have you been here?
This is my second year at NOCCA.
And how are you liking it here at NOCCA? Has your experience been good?
Yeah, I love it. I'm actually in the academic studio with Sydney, so it's awesome being here.
So you're here. What is your schedule like being in academic studios and then coming here?
Well, it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm here till 4, but for Friday's performance class, so 5, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm here till 6:30. And last year I was here till 6:30 every day, so it gets kind of tough, juggling everything, but I work it out. It's good. Yeah.
And how do you fit in practicing? Because I'm sure it takes a lot to sound so good.
Oh, thanks. Well, we have practice hours here, but it's kind of hard to practice with all these people coming in the room messing with you. So, I guess right when I get home, I do all my homework here, and then when I get home, and just try to practice as much as I can.
And Elise, what about you? You're one of our bass players. How long does it take you to practice?
Well, I usually practice for like an hour every day once I get home, but sometimes I can't because I have to do all my homework too.
And tell us about, is this something that you want to go into as a career?
I've thought about it. I'm really more interested in music production and like working kind of behind the scenes and recording. I think that's really cool.
And do they teach that here as well as with music and theory?
I think they do, not in the jazz department, but I think they do that in like media sometimes.
Awesome. Well, have you been recording any of your songs?
I haven't yet. We did recording last year in level 1. We all wrote a little blues that we got to record, but that's it so far.
Great. Well, let's come over here to our drummer. So tell us about your experience here at NOCCA.
NOCCA has been cool. I've learned a lot since I've been here. Learning theory, musicianship, and just learning how to be a better musician.
How do you be a better musician?
Practice. Like John was saying earlier, you have to practice a lot and just get as much time as you can here and just work hard.
It seems like a lot of dedication. Is this something that you want to do in your future?
Yes, it is something I would like to do.
And NOCCA's giving you the training here for everything that is to come?
Yes.
And have you played any gigs yet or anything outside of NOCCA?
Yes, I have. I've played quite a few gigs.
Where have you played?
I just recently come from Japan, so me and John and Will and Hunter, we just did some gigs out there. So.
And talk about that experience. Did you guys perform every night? How long were you out there?
We was out there for 9 days, I believe, and we performed every day except one day.
And how did you get that opportunity? That seems like such a great thing that NOCCA offers.
Well, actually, that wasn't through NOCCA. It was through the Donald Harrison internship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Konnichiwa. And over here to Hunter.
Arigato.
How was your experience in Japan?
It was fantastic. It was a life-changing experience. Yeah, we did get to play several shows. Cultural experience, really.
That's so fantastic. Have you gotten to do, it sounds like you guys have gotten to do many gigs and performances. What else have you done?
There's a lot of festivals around town. I played a few bands over the past several years.
And this is kind of prepping you for the real world and getting ready?
Certainly, I think so.
And is this something that you're looking forward to, is going into as a career?
Definitely. I've been looking forward to a couple years now. So just got to work on it.
Well, we'll make sure to watch out for you. Over here we have Will, and tell us what instrument you play.
I'm the clarinet player.
Clarinet player in Japan. So tell us about your experience here. You're level 4, right?
Level 3.
Level 3. What have you been doing the past 3 years?
Not practicing enough. That's a simple way to put it. But we've just been going over phrasing, mainly Polaris class, learning music theory, learning kind of what people that have come before us have learned, just restructuring it into art playing so that we can become better musicians.
Fantastic. Let's come over here to Jeffrey. Tell us a little bit about your experience here at NOCCA.
NOCCA has allowed me to do a lot of different great programs throughout the country. Last summer I went to the Skidmore Jazz Institute and I got to study under the historic jazz legend Curtis Fuller. He's a trombonist. He was on a lot of different albums, including John Coltrane's popular Blue Train album. And to study under him, thanks to NOCCA and the Institute, that just gave me a lot of inspiration and a lot of dedication to my instrument. He taught me so much and I learned a lot. So.
And you don't just get that kind of thing without practicing. What is your practice schedule like?
I haven't been able to practice as much lately as I would like to because of my partner school's rigorous curriculum. But when I practice, I make sure to incorporate a lot of the things that our teachers here at NOCCA instill in us, like focusing on more phrasing and actual vocabulary in jazz, as well as the fundamentals of the instrument. So.
And what about performance? Do they teach you any ways to make a performance more lively?
One of the things they've been telling us is to, well, lately we've learned to start off, sort of make your solo, if you're going to solo, make it sort of like a story, so that the audience has something to hold on to and to kind of go with you on. So it sort of connects the audience and the performer in a way.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And over here we have the young man who has the theme song for NOCCA Talks, Mr. Matthew. You're level 1 this year. How's your experience been? Have you liked learning here?
Yeah, I love it. Me, John, Michael, and Sydney all go to the academic studio, and it's a really long day, but it's definitely worth it. You feel like you accomplished a lot at 6:30, and you go home, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And how did you get into music? When did you start playing?
I actually started playing like when I was in 2nd grade, I think, and I just started jazz. Jazz is still really new to me this year, and John Michael is kind of like helping me get into it a little more. And a few people at the jazz level 1 are helping me, so it's just been really fun.
But you like it so far? You're having fun learning a lot?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And what have you been learning this year since you're level 1? What did the beginners learn?
Mr. Polero shows us a lot of new phrases for our soloing, and Mr. Reiner shows us more in theory class, but it's still pretty basic, so I'm hoping to learn a lot in the next 4 years. Awesome.
Well, can you count us off with the awesome theme song?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, for NOCCA Talks, I'm Jack Vajerosian. Thanks for watching.